Hello viewers and welcome to more coverage of Ridge Racer Unbounded. I went along this week and met one of the developers you can see here, talking to a range of press about some of the new features we're likely to see in the upcoming game, which comes out on March the 2nd, 2012. You can see some of the different modes and stuff we'll be coming back to later. On these videos that we're going to be showing you, there's the domination mode we see here, there's the city builder, which is very interesting, going to have more on that, including some unusual city designs, and the frag mode, which is also looking pretty impressive so far. A lot of fun as well. That came out of nowhere. Besides, some of the other bits and pieces are on offer. But first I'll hand you over to the Ridge Racer designer himself, and he'll take you through the game and some of the modes on offer. guys, that's our first look at Ridge Racer Unbounded then, looking at some of the new modes, some of what's on offer. The city builder that's come out of nowhere looks very interesting. Domination mode is as was before, basically just simply more complex circuits and more circuits to have a look at, get a feel for. Not too much expansion from the previous build, but you can see how they're building on it graphically. You know, it's looking much more developed than what we saw earlier in the year. Of course, final sounds and music are still being worked on and everything else. This is still a very early build, certainly not one to make any kind of decision on yet. But so far, so good. We'll see how it develops in the coming months, and I've got some more videos which are going to be coming up on the channel over the coming days. Do check those out as well. You can look at some of the modes we've discussed here in more detail. But that's it from me for now, viewers. More soon.